On to other parts of the Grinch. This time we're doing the dump. And this one is very broken apart in a way, but it's not too bad.
The dump's his preferred Epicurean spot. It's here that the Grinch dines more often than not. As the mean one chews loudly and smacks his green lips, he ponders a thought, picks up his goblet and sips.
I believe the mayor's jester lives very close by. I'll stop in and visit. It would be rude not to try. But just one more task before I leave this fine place. Find spare parts for my gadgets. That's a mission I'll ace.
Our goals this time: stealing food from birds, fading the computer robot parts, infesting the mayor's house of rats, inducting the stinky gas to Hubris Shack, shaving the dump guardian, and short-circuiting power plant, as well as reaching all the gifts. So yeah, we're now in the city dump, and it's going to be interesting, to say the least. First off, we have these little robots around here, which, with our normal eggs, won't actually harm it, but these things called Nitro Eggs, which only appear in this level, these will destroy the robots. And these robots have the parts, so we need to grab all 10 parts by breaking all 10 robots.
Eat this. Another one.
Get ready to hear that again. Oh, by the way, there are these little spherical droid robot things going around as well. I like to circle around an area, and they usually like to circle around in like a vent area or around a pipe area to be an annoying piece of shit. You're gonna have to destroy those, get them out of the way to make them less of a piece of shit. Also, there is this this fridge-looking rock here. You know, this little rectangular stone. It has a present inside of it. We have to destroy it. We have to destroy it with a I forgot the name of the fucking thing, but like a boulder thing to like break the bitch with this lever here as well. The problem is because of how I'm doing this, unfortunately, as soon as I do this, it puts it in place, but then it breaks the fucking game, because now this prompt is here forever, and the triangle button does not work whatsoever, and neither does that lever. I legitimately, I'm gonna interact with that, but I can't interact with anything else that requires the triangle button, nor can I interact with that lever now. That lever is now fucked. So, yeah, I can't do shit. That sucks, and that is legitimately a glitch that I ended up encountering first time during the recording. So, that sucks. Anyway, I'm gonna take care of these. You can see there are these seagulls around here. One of them will grab a piece of pizza. We have to shoot the one that's holding the pizza in order to grab the slice. There are 10 slices, you have to grab them all. There are also these pipes. Most of them will have this thing where you have to jump onto this small little pole here that's attached to one of them, and then just spin around until eventually it connects to the other pipe on the other end. The other ones, they will either require you to shoot it to make it spin around with a T-posing little thing. One of them will just be pushing it in, and the other one is doing a puzzle. It's the last one you have to do, in fact. So, yeah, that is essentially the gist of how this is going to work out. I want to jump cut to be taking care of some more presents in the rest of these pipes here, before I then have to jump cut again, because I then have to leave the level in order to fix this little bug here with the fucking prompt. So yeah, that sucks. There you go. Put the lever, and it breaks the bitch. Now we can go and break the present that was inside of it. By the way, these Nitro Eggs, by the way, these will spawn back after a bit. These Nitro Eggs, you can only carry up to 5 of them, and you can make them spawn back like what I'm doing right now by just having it go off screen a little bit like this, and then it'll come back up every time. Best way to get them all, honestly. But yeah, you can only hold on to 5 of them at a time, and when you're holding on to these Nitro Eggs, you also can't swap back to your regular eggs, as far as I know. So, you have to get rid of all of your Nitro Eggs to use the green eggs again. That's going to be a little bit of an issue with a later thing, but for now, not really. You can just use the Nitro Eggs. They'll only be useful for destroying the robots and essentially taking care of the birds and such. Well, you don't have to for them. You can use the green eggs for the birds and such. But I have found that it only really usually works with the Nitro Eggs most of the time with this fucking game. So, better safe than sorry. Anyway, now we have this button here, which then, you know, have 15-20 seconds to get the fuck out of there and utilize it to go inside one of those vents so you can go into a new area. I'm going to go for the green area here. Use the jetpack to actually make it up there. Now we're in this green area zone. You'll notice there's a dude here standing on one of the things that's inside of a sewer area to, you know, gain access to the next area. Shoot this. And he's gone. And he's gone for good. So, you know, that's it for him. Now there's this red area as well. I'm going to go to the red area next, for the reason that there's a thing we have to do here, and that is the rats. And also some presents. Take care of the rats. Also this pipe. This is one of the, you know, out there pipes. This is like the only pipe here that requires you to push it in. So yeah. Now then, the rats. We have to get the rats inside of here, which I have to break with this to get a blueprint as well. But the problem is that, the rats can't get over there. There are these little things around here that prevent them to get there. We have to shoot these planks down in order for that to no longer be a factor, really. So, go ahead, smack down all of these planks, and it will create a path for all the rats to go through. Oh, by the way, there is a seagull circle here. Shoot the seagull, get your pizza here as well. Be careful of the steam, because the steam will hurt you. So about the rats here. In order to take care of these rats, there are two ways of handling it. The preferable way, the way that what the game wants you to do it, is to use Max to sort of have them follow Max onto the vent over there, because that vent's their exit. All 10 rats have to go in there. The problem with this is that when they follow Max, they only follow him for a certain amount of distance, like only about a few seconds. And if they touch Max, or if they go for those seconds, they will then stop. And the game goes through a cycle where it will choose a rat that is in a fucking order of some reason to choose from there. The faster way is using the Grinch, because they will all be pushed away by the Grinch. So, utilizing this very factor, this will make it go by faster, but I'm going to speed it on anyway because this goes on for like minutes. This sucks, and if they get stuck like this, you have to use Max to get them out of there, which requires this bullshit, which isn't fun because the rats can also stop themselves and get themselves kind of stuck together, which they won't stop if they get stuck, they'll just keep moving in place. So, yeah. The problem is that they don't go in the vent once they're all in because of the Grinch. Max has to be there for them to all go into the vent. Which can have this happen, and the rats bug out and get all weird and shit because the game can handle having all of them go in at once. But don't worry, we complete the objective, and we get this cutscene for our reward.
Yeah, Grinch!
I want to believe the Grinch didn't just fucking kill someone of those rats, but we do not know his motives, really, so the quarter's out on that one. Anyway, I'm going to grab more of those eggs, and then we're going to go ahead and destroy some more robots, as well as destroy another grate, because the robots have to go somewhere, which I honestly forgot to do in this part. Don't worry, I will do it next part. But, I do get all the parts at least. But hey, you see this little T-posed fucking, pipe here? That is the other type of pipe we have to take care of. Take care of them, instead of just jumping up to them and rotating them, you shoot them, and they will rotate by that. You can use the eggs, or you can use the, green eggs. So, you know, either one will do. But yeah, you have to shoot the T-posing pipe in order for it to spin around and connect. There are a few of those, you have to shoot them. Like so. Now then, we could go down here, which I am. I'm going to get the pipe here as well. We could go down here and use this button here to leave the area and go to the green pipe area. Or actually the blue pipe area, I think it was. I'm not going to do that. And my reason for that is because there is an area we can access from here. And in order to do that, we need to get rid of a, you know, spherical iRobot thing. And then go forward. It's gonna be an interesting one, to say the least. But it's gonna be, you know, fine, honestly. We only need one egg at this point. I'm just really stocking up for the sake of it. But yeah, take care of this fucker here. He goes by fast, but he's not a big problem. And then take care of the seagulls here. Get the pizza, and then go inside of here after breaking this present. Because now it's time to take care of messing up the guy's mustache or whatever. So, this area is actually a minefield. And the minefield also has mattresses. You go up this mattress here, and one of those spherical guys will fall down, and he will zap you if you're too close. So keep that in mind. Use this if you need help. There's a refill here. What we have to do is have to slime him. It will start a countdown. And with this countdown, you will have to utilize the countdown in order for us to get across. The problem is that we can't go across by just jumping, because these are too far away. We must use the jetpack here to get across. It will require at least a fucking 5 to get across usually. A 3 or 4 for these small ones can be fine. You could even somewhat jump across a small, like, few of them, like 1 or 2 of these can be just normal jumpable. But, yeah. Get that present over there, you got the time for it, and, just brush through the entire thing. You don't want to waste too much time, obviously, but you have enough time to take care of the stuff. And if you are starting to get a little low, there are refills on the way, so luckily you can take them so you can make it through. So yeah. By the way, these little refill things, some of them will take a long time to refill. Others are kind of instant. Like, it all comes down to the area you're in and the purpose for it. Anyway, around here there are a few things. For one thing, presents. For another thing, a health upgrade. And also a blueprint. So, here's the health upgrade. Only one left to go, I believe. However, we do have to get an item to take care of this skull that's inside the house here. And that requires us to get inside of this doghouse looking thing. Get across that little minefield bit. Get the blueprint here. And go inside and you will find some more presents to break. As well as scissors. We'll be needing the scissors to take care of our goal here. So just butt stomp these fucking things and grab them. Scissors. Now then, over here you'll see this house. Once we get inside, we have to start being stealthy because... Shh, don't make any noises. Don't make a single fucking sound. We don't want to wake the guy up now, do we? Okay, so just sneak upstairs, and then once you're up there, I think it's automatically he will have the thing start. So once it goes, you done the objective, and you get this cutscene out of it. That time the Grinch didn't even go, "Ya Grinch!" He just left. Now we could go back the way we came, the same way, or we can do this instead. And it was faster. Anyway, now it's time for us to get the fuck out of here and leave, as we are now going to go forward to the blue pipe area. The blue pipe area requires us to really have a lot of time to get through. Remember, the exit area of it will have the fucking force field. And we don't have that much time to worry about it, so make sure your jetpack's ready for it, and then once the cutscene's done, immediately get to that little oil spot there and start shooting upward. And then, just rush across through the blue pipe area, don't get confused with the green one, and you're there, you're done. You'll be there with about 5 seconds after you want there as fast as you could. Which, by the way, those timers really go by fast, so yeah. Now, let's break these fucking robots and also take care of some more stuff. There is a pipe up above us. It will require us to use a jetpack, but we have to use the jetpack from up here because it's so far up. So, just fill it up all the way. Make sure to aim good or else you're going to miss it. And then, once you grab this, just start spinning. The other way. This one's a bit annoying, to be fair. Now then, once you have that out of the way, move on forward. There's a robot running around here, as well as some more seagulls. Make sure you have some, eggs around, the turbo eggs. And then fucking destroy the bitch. If you run out, there is luckily a refill right over here. In case you're wondering, going into first person mode does not put the refill back up. You have to do this bullshit still. Again, the aim is awkward. Even though we have the zoom in, the aim in this game sucks. Sometimes what we're shooting at just misses, or fucking hits something else, or it hits the thing and doesn't do the intended effect. Like, you might have saw once with the fucking robots that I hit the bitch and then it somehow still walks. Anyway, we now have that taken care of. There are only about, 2 robots left, so let's go forward and meet them, because they're on the left and right here, just walking about. Shoot this one, then look to your left, and shoot this one. And that should be it for the robots. No, there's one more part left. Never mind. There's also the seagulls here, which I do believe there'll be one more left after these seagulls here. There's also a blueprint. There's a pipe here as well. Here's the thing, a lot of this is going to end up at 9, and that's on purpose for the most part, because these goals here require you to go to that blocked off electrical field back at the start. Well, the steam field back at the start. And that will not go away until you take care of the pipe stuff until there's only one left. And that last one will be inside of there. By the way, you see these things with the blue circles here? Get out your slime gun and then shoot them. It will coat them in the goo. And it will blind them. Because those are cameras. And those cameras are going to activate an electrical field that will zap the fuck out of you and damage you greatly. So once they are all slimed, that will not happen. And then you can go over here and break these presents. That's one of the things that the game never fucking tells you about or hints you about at all. You're just supposed to know and figure out, oh, I should slime the cameras. The cameras also only appear in this level. There's a good amount of stuff that only appear in one level that the game just expects you to know. It's really fucking bad game design, honestly. Oh no, there's this fucking spinning bitch and I don't have an egg. Well, at least there is a blueprint here and a pipe and some presents. However, I would like to show you me trying to get to the exit here without having to break this bitch. But the time you have here is really stingy. Because as soon as you press that button, you only get about, 12 seconds to get the fuck back over there? 15, okay. The problem is that after slamming him, I have to then switch to my jetpack, then boost up, and then use a full boost again to get up to that spot, because guess what? That's too high for a normal jump, and it's too high for just a grab. In fact, the game doesn't even want to grab that ledge, so yeah. I'm gonna break this asshole, and then I'm gonna try again with the jetpack on the entire time. Now then, let's jetpack upwards and get the hell out of here. Because now it's time for us to go over to that steamed off area and actually go inside and see what we have. So, once we go inside of here, there will be a pipe puzzle. There will also be the seagulls. And I believe I'm a robot on the way there as well, so I'm going to go ahead and just grab as many Nitro Eggs as I can, which is 5, and then go inside, break the robot, get the part, shoot the seagull, get the pizza, and then do the fucking puzzle. And I believe that will do it for this level for this part. So, you know. So yeah, go over here, here's a blueprint. That's our last blueprint for the Octopus Device, which we'll need for the previous level. And this level as well, but I don't realize that because you might not have noticed that we needed it for something here. It's not entirely obvious to me, and not entirely obvious to you either. Because this game has a lot of things that are not fucking obvious, and expects you to figure it out, and you probably will not figure it out. So first off, turn off the fucking steam, so you can go to this lever here, and then utilize it to open up this pipe. Once you do, you'll need to go ahead and use this lever here to open up this pipe. Why? Because when you use this lever here, that pipe will move as well as these pipes. Now, after breaking this present here, go back and then lower the pipe down with that lever here. And lastly, activate it and let the pipe puzzle done, and you will get this cutscene for your winning.
Whoa! The wind's blowing in the wrong direction today. One day I'll get out of this infected place.
Yeah, Grinched!
Placid Who Lake, home of the yearly Jamhooree. Who hosts the Scout event? The mayor, naturally. What better place to trick our noble magistrate and those noble scouting children? The perfect bait.
And now we have the final level, Who Lake. Yes, there are only 4 levels. Yes, this game is that short. Well, not really, because there's a lot of backtracking. But still, it kind of sucks. Oh, by the way, remember the whole pizza thing of the seagulls? Yeah, here's the last seagull. Shoot the bitch with any kind of egg and you're done. Here's a cutscene.
I say, shocking. I'm deeply sorry. It always happens when I'm Grinched.
Well, he did come here to eat initially, so that was, I guess, the main thing done. And I guess he Grinched himself. I don't know. Anyway, you can get over here from this fenced area, and you can see there's a puzzle here as well. However, we cannot do the puzzle right now. And the reason we can't do the puzzle right now is because the solution is not revealed to us. The solution has not changed, by the way. If you know the solution, you can just do it right now and get a thing out of it. But that would be sequence breaking a little bit, and we ain't about that. However, the solution is not revealed right now, so we can't actually solve this anyway. And even though I know the solution, I'm not going to just put it in right now. So, break all these crates, destroy all of these fucking cement blocks, and yeah, then just leave, because that's it. That's all we can do right now. There are some presents around here we could break, but unfortunately those are way too far off for us to deal with. And there were 3 presents in one area that we can break, well, 4 presents actually, but we didn't know how we could break them because there was an electrical barrier behind them. And those will not go away. So how do you break them? Well, the game has put you in this mindset that nothing will break these presents outside of your ass when it comes to the 5s and 10s. Well, that's not the truth of the Nitro Eggs, and it is not at all obvious the Nitro Eggs. So, you know, considering everything else has been a bit of a fuck off of this shit, what would make the player think that the Nitro Eggs are going to do anything different besides, you know, jumping and shooting the eggs normally and using the slime gun and fucking anything else besides just using your ass? Because nothing else has worked outside of ass and spinning on a fucking pole vault. Anyway, we have the blueprint parts now for the Octopus Device, so we're going to go ahead and make that right now. It took me a bit of a time, so I'm going to go ahead and speed this up, because, you know, I have to. It'll save us a lot of fucking headaches. And once we have the device ready to go, we will get a cutscene out of it, and this will only be useful for certain moments with wall climbing. So, here's the cutscene.
The octopus climbing device takes the medal. It lets the Grinch climb walls with the tap of a pedal. He first must be sure the surface is plain and flat, not common in Whoville, where all's elaborate.
So yeah, now we have the octopus climbing device. That's cool. We'll be needing that for the second level, because as you remember, there were these ice walls here, and it did tell us you had to come back here for the device to, you know, use it, which is one of the very few times where the game actually gives you a fucking hint for something. So, you never need the hint for it either, because this one's actually pretty obvious. There's ice walls, we can't climb them ourselves, so once we have this device here, we can now climb it. Obvious. So yeah, now we can actually climb the bastards and get up to there. One of them has a bunch of presents on the way there, and the other one leads us to the next area and the final area of this level, which is the worst area of this level, and the reason why this is the worst level of the fucking game to me. It is legitimately bad. Like, already have seen some bad shit, but this one sucks too. This one sucks more, honestly. So first off, we start off right outside here at the White Restaurant Civic Center. I'll call it the Civic Center. It's a big name. White Mountain Civic Center. But as there's a lever here, this lever will activate a bridge. And then we are timed 40 seconds. We have to climb up here all the way up for us to cross the bridge. If we don't get there in time, we'll drop back down and do it all over again. There's a present here we have to break as well, so I'm going to go ahead and do that real quickly. Like so. Yep, missed it. There you go. Move on forward real quickly, and eventually we'll be able to make it across. Ignore all the presents, we'll come back here very soon. Let's get across on the bridge. And then you will see there's a spinning firework thing there. That is a real thing, by the way. It's not just a weird device thing this game has. We have to shoot them, though, because those are our targets. There's a goal here involving having to put fireworks on a fucking cake, and those are the fireworks. So we have to grab all 10 of these fireworks to do this shit. Oh no, this guy again. Let's see. Yeah, I see me running forward is not helping. Just wait a bit. And then attack. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and break all of this shit here, as well as these iced off presents. We're probably going to do 2 butt bounce instead of 1, and then get Max out, go inside the hole, and have Max run into all these presents for a 3, a 1, another 3, another 1. And that's it, nothing else in here. It's just presents. And the camera bugs out here, because of course the camera bugs out. Anyway, activate this lever over here, and instead of 40 seconds, like we got from the last lever, we get like 5 seconds to get across, so, yeah. Also, we have reached our maximum on our green eggs. as you see there, I picked some up, and it did not count, because we already have 200 at this point. So, yeah, we are only allowed 200. Not a big deal right now. Will become a bit of a problem later on when we get more devices. In fact, the Octopus Device is one of those devices, because as you saw, it kind of really drained a bit on our green eggs. We didn't have to use it too much, but it did look like it was draining a bit with that, because it was counting down the green eggs every, like, close to a second, so... And the thing is, it will count that fucking shit down even if you're not moving on the wall. It is counted down from just use. So if you're attached to the wall and you're not moving, it will keep going the fuck down. That fucking sucks. Anyway, dodge all of the large snowballs here and get across back and forth. And you see this guy here protecting this doorway? We can knock him out by shooting the rope, the very small rope objects here to knock him out. This is where the zoom in is needed, kinda, because you can't get them back to zoom in, but again, the aim fucking sucks, so trying to shoot those so accurately and precisely is a fucking nightmare, honestly. So yeah. Break some more presents, break some more ice, move on forward into that cave there. There will be an asshole kind of sleeping there. Just breathe into him and he'll go away. On the other end, however, be an asshole with a gun. We've met him before, he sucks. He will fucking stun lock us if we let him. So, we're gonna have to stealth past him as well and, you know, breathe into him. But then, we start having the Swedish. They even have a fucking theme song. Because, of course they do. We hate the Swedish. We must shoot them in the crotch where their fucking target is. So yeah, shoot the fucking Swedes! Fucking... This is so dumb. This is so fucking dumb. Why are there Swedish Who's all of a sudden? This is the only time there are Swedish fucking Who's in the game. There was no point to have them here. But they're here, and there are 3 of them, and we must shoot them and knock them the fuck down to grab our sticks. Because they will knock us the fuck down otherwise. By the way, just want to bring this out right now as well. Like, those fuckers also have something the game never explains either. Because you're thinking, all we do here is knock them down. That's what I was thinking. There's also these sticks here that have no purpose. But yeah, you think we're done with them now. We're not. But... like, again, the game does not make it obvious that there is more to do with these pricks than just knocking them down. We'll get to that when we get to that in, like, a later part in the Let's Play. Right now, though, break some more presents, get some more fireworks, sneak up these pricks and, you know, breathe into their faces or the back of their heads, really, and then they fuck off. And, try not to die. Which, by the way, I am gonna end up dying. Just saying right now, I'm gonna end up getting a game over in this part. And the reason for it is because of the stun lock issue I have. And of course it's in the area that I hate the most, because this part is so poorly fucking designed, I hate it. So first off, get this firework up here, with this grab area that sometimes the game doesn't let you grab up to here. You must grab up here though, so try to grab it, I guess. Sneak past the bats, and you're inside this cave area. Over across the cave area are some falling platforms. They will not come back. So, the gap between them is very big. Your regular jumps cannot make them. In fact, you might have been noticing that I was using the jetpack to get across the Swedish bit there. Yeah, The Grinch can jump across gaps, but he cannot jump across big gaps. And by the way, there's like a weird thing there that's holding that blueprint hostage. Shoot a stalactite to make it fall onto the thing to break it. That's the Grinch helicopter grabbed. There are 2 more stalagmites we can, shoot at right now. I'm gonna take care of these first, and then get some of the stuff that's around here first before we take care of them. Because those stalagmites will be useful for us to get across and be able to get over to an area we have to get across in the cave area. And, yeah, have to use the jetpack now to get up here. Because, again, the Grinch will not fucking just grab up there. You know, I have regular jump. If the regular jump could be good enough, I have the fucking butt stomp and all. But no, gotta use jetpack. Gotta use it here as well, because he won't fucking grab onto that either. He has to fucking jetpack across it. I hate these jumps. The Grinch cannot jump. He sucks at jumping. The platforming is terrible. Anyway, just jump across the jetpack, and you'll see there's like a weird wall here. This is climbable, like walkable across, but we have to do this across, have to shimmy across, and he shimmies fucking slow. So speed that bitch up, because I'm not making you watch a minute of me shimmying across. That sucks. I can't jump across, by the way. I can't just jump sideways, by the way. There is no fast way of doing it. You have to fucking, like, do that bullshit. Now, shoot the stalagmites down, and they will just land down and be platforms. Like so. Go to that very rightmost one, it's the tallest one, and then just move on forward. Oh, look, we have to climb up here. Or, I can use this jetpack here onto this spot over to my left, which has a present. Write the present, and now use the spider bot thing to climb upwards, in which you then have to fight against another fucking asshole. You can hear him already. Just inch a bit up to him until he wants to punch you, and then brave him. Now, go ahead, use your launcher to break that wall, and then start stealthing to brave onto this prick here. The problem is that I guess I got too far forward. I can't fucking tell really of this game. So he noticed me and I got stuck. And then I tried to get the fuck out and he shoots me immediately. And then...
Ouch! It's unbearable!
And that's the game over, and I end up back in this checkpoint spot, so I'm gonna fucking jump cut for you. Because it'll take me for fucking ever. By the way, if you're thinking that I'm gonna, just, do a bit of a jump across and sit, because you can see that is jump across thing, you'll see why I can't do that. But first, you can see that there are some tree branches here we can spin across, and you can see that there's the fireworks and such. You also see that present there, on that other branch there? You see that right in the positioning as well? Yeah. By the way, I can't jump upwards to that one up above. You can't use either one jump up above for that one. You have to do a jetpack for it. By the way, you're thinking I have to jetpack across to here because that's faster and better and such, now the guy's out of the way? You can't. The game will not let you just jump back across, and it will never give you a grab spot there either. So you have to go through the cave all the way around to get up here again. So yeah, that's some bullshit. That is some bad design. And I would not be surprised if that present there was deliberate design to make you go through the cave twice. Because, again, this game is not well designed. And you can't get up to that top branch there without doing this, by the way. So, yeah, just do this. In case you're wondering, the up jump thing, where you jump upward, the Grinch will never grab the branch here from either of these two branches from doing that. So, yeah, just take care of that the way I did it, and grab the fucking presents there. Once all the fireworks are grabbed, by the way, go inside of here, break a few more presents inside of here in the banquet, and, yeah, replace the candles in the cake. And you will end up with this, kind of dark cutscene that's very dark for even the Grinch, I think. So, again, you can see where the movie kind of comes in.
I want to propose a toast to the best mayor of Whoville history. Cheers!
Thank you, my friend. For 25 years, I have tried to do the best job I can, and I swear I'll continue in the same fashion for the next 25 years.
And now, the main attraction, the cake!
What an explosive party we'll have tonight.
Happy birthday, Mr. President. Happy birthday to you. Ha ha hoo. And by the way, you're Grinched!
So he just killed some people. I'm pretty sure they're dead. That explosion did not seem like a fireworks explosion to me. That seemed like a bomb. Oh, by the way, last problem. You see Max? He's in the way of the exit. I can't exit because of Max here. And Max is always there by default. I have to move him to get inside because this is a very small hallway. Anyway, that's it for this part. Next time we're doing the final level of the game. We're not being in the game just yet, but we're doing the final level, Who Lake. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time.